Every autumn in New England, the search is on when and where to find foliage in all its colorful, capricious glory. One thing's for sure, Mother Nature dazzles in the town of Kent. In Connecticut's Litchfield County, Jerry Griswold is a proud local.
Nothing tops a New England autumn, and okay, fine, Vermont is Vermont, but I will rival Vermont. Here in Northwest Corner, we definitely have autumns that are to beat the band.
Approximately a 3-hour drive from Boston, Kent is home to just 3,000 year-round residents. Its amenities, however, are numerous. The area is a destination for tourists and second homeowners from New York. Kent also has 3 private schools in town. In addition to Kent's shops and restaurants, are parks and historic sites, including this covered bridge. Built in 1842, Bull's Bridge was built across the Housatonic River from New York, which is just a stone's throw away. This stretch of the Housatonic is known for its rapids. When kayakers navigate these waters, Bull's Bridge becomes a lookout. Another covered bridge frames the entrance to Kent Falls State Park. Despite this season's dry, warm weather, the waterfall here still draws visitors. Kent's scenery is one huge welcome sign, says environmental conservationist Catherine Rawson.
We're here seated actually in part of the Appalachian Mountain chain. In the mornings, you'll see mist rising up because you are nestled in this river valley that's made up of the Housatonic River with these beautiful hills on either side. There are plenty of places to hike, quiet places where you can go sit by a river, places to listen to birds. We have it all.
Main Street in Kent is a mix of locally owned businesses, both accessible and upscale. The leafy Kent Barnes complex has art galleries and shops, a bookstore, even a nationally acclaimed restaurant. The newly opened Peggy Mercury Boutique features a curated apothecary, accessories, clothing, and art. Kenise Barnes owns an art gallery here and says the town is a haven for artists and art buyers.
The galleries back here in Kent Barnes represent a national and international program. It's a pretty serious level of galleries. We're talking to people from all over the country that are coming to visit.
All this creativity charms Jerry Griswold, who indulges in retail therapy at the Heron Shop. A fixture in town for nearly 40 years, the Heron Shop is Griswold's go-to for unique gifts.
I live about 45 minutes away. I will come to Kent just to shop in the store.
Griswold is a naturalist and bat expert at the White Memorial Conservation Center in Litchfield. She's also an evangelist for the region.
It's so pretty, and you feel, especially if you're coming in from a city, you've just dropped out and landed in a really special place. Everything that is here is something that it's sort of an exhale thing for you. And that's what I love so much about Kent, but I love about Litchfield County.
One door over from the Heron Shop is Anna Gowan's restaurant, Kingsley Tavern.
We're definitely not a tweezer plating type of place. I used to call it farm to bar stool rather than farm to table, so that people, you can come in after work and be grubby and still get something delicious and you don't feel intimidated by the place.
Gowan grew up in Kent.
When I was growing up, this was actually the video store. This was Kent Video and Fast Photo, where we rented Dirty Dancing like 100 times. Kent used to be a very sleepy town. It had sort of transitioned with a lot of people moving from New York, and then COVID really sort of brought the masses, and it's worked out pretty well for me as far as having a captive audience of people who are interested in food.
Kingsley Tavern is a tribute to Gowan's family.
So it's named for my father, brother, and grandfather, who are all Donald Kingsley Gowan. They've all passed, sadly, but my family has been really food-centric.
Gowan worked at restaurants all over the U.S. before opening Kingsley Tavern in 2013. Her experience is reflected in her menu.
Jerk chicken from when I worked in Key West. I lived in Boston and Washington, D.C. with great Chinatown food and great Vietnamese in D.C. And so we sort of tried to bring some of those influences up here too. We do a little ginger, a lot of garlic, some sesame and soy in there.
This smells so good.
Tonight, Gowan walks us through one of her most popular dishes, miso marinated salmon with kimchi butter sauce and a smashed cucumber salad.
Voila.
Voila. Beautiful.
All right, now
there
I
we
have to try, 'cause
I
this looks
really,
so
really hope you will. All right.
I know what I'm having for dinner.
And you may notice a familiar face in Chef Anna Gowan's photos. Sure enough, Seth MacFarlane, actor, singer, creator, of course, of Family Guy, and a Kent resident. Grew up there, goes back to visit all the time, and apparently takes pictures of people, too.
Apparently, and the area really attracts quite a few celebrities like Broadway star Patti LuPone, the late fashion designer Oscar de la Renta used to live there, and our crew while they were there saw Kevin Bacon and Keira Sedgwick, the actress and actor, and they were eating at a local eatery, and apparently they have a place in the northwest part of the state.
All right, celebrity sightings up next. All aboard for an overnight stay.